everyone, it's Lucinda
and Trish
from the Bee's Knees on a very rainy Thursday afternoon.
It's an all-day rain.
Horrible.
If you're going to get it, let's have it all in one day and then be rid of it.
I mean, if you're going to say it, it's like being in England.
Yes.
So that's why we left England.
Yeah. I don't like it. So today we're coming to you with a very exciting, new to us brand, but a brand that really is an old traditional brand of England, and everyone's heard of it.
Oh yes, Spode.
Yes.
Spode, it's been around since the 1800s?
No, 1770s.
1770, Trish has done the research.
I've done my homework. Well, everyone knows Spode, and you may look at it and say, well, do I know Spode? Yes, you do. What Spode are famous for is their design called Blue Italian. So,
which
you've
has
got
been
to come across it on
which has been in production since about 1861, the Blue Italian. Oh, 17.
I think it was one of their first things.
No.
I don't know.
It's a long time.
It's very old.
And it's been in production ever since.
Yes. So yeah, finally we've caved and got it.
Yeah.
But only because they also brought out a couple of new ranges, brand new ranges, that really do sit very nicely with it and bring it almost into the current century.
Oh, I think so,
yes.
Definitely. It's just a modern take, but one that you can mix and match with the classic Blue Italian. So we thought that this was a great way to introduce... sorry, somebody's just coming in. We thought this was a good time to bring it to the Bee's Knees with these up-to-date new designs, but go with the classic, not old, I should call it, with the classic Blue Italian. The majority of these pieces are made in England in the factory in Spode that we visited in February, which we can share some pictures of that.
Yes.
So, without further ado...
Yeah, it is easy a time to bring to attention. Most of them are, particularly the new Stecatto and Brocato ranges, are made in England. There are some shapes and types of things that they can't make in the factory in England. They make them in their factory in China, and they do a good job of it.
Yes.
And it's not something that they will be bringing over in the near future to England, because they're just better made in China.
And I think and I think what we've learned from visiting the factories is that it's skill and takes a long time to make the more intricate pieces, and they can't afford to do that in the UK.
They don't have the capacity, do they?
They don't have the capacity, and the cost to do it in the UK would be so high. So, in the spirit of being really transparent, a few of the pieces are made in China in the Spode factory, fully regulated, and
I would challenge anyone to spot which ones they are.
Yeah.
Because they do. The clays match up very well. Everything looks
exactly
like it goes together. So I don't think it's really an issue.
But about 85% of these pieces are made in England, so which is great. So what are they called?
Well, so we had the Blue Italian. So gorgeous. My mother had it. My grandmother had it.
Soup, anyone?
Soup, yes. Or anything you wish to put in there. And then let's go first to something that's it's modern, but it's just a joy. It's called Brocato.
Brocato, yeah.
Brocato?
Brocato.
You've been living here too long.
Brocato. Brocato.
And here it is. It's got white. It's modern, but it's really got those nice features that just.
Which kind of, I think they've done it as reminiscent of the Blue Italian. The border is so you can
similar elements in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, so you can just see how lovely. You have a little bit of classic and a little bit of new, but they really do go really nicely together.
They do. They brought out the mug there, the small. It's a nice tall, slim mug. And then in that range, they've got some complimentary huge mugs. I think they're 1 pint. They might be bigger actually.
Does it say? 16 ounces.
Yeah. 1 pint that go with it. Fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful boxes too.
Those ones are, aren't they? Also, they got out. They're a sister company of Pimpernel nowadays, and Pimpernel make most of the table mats in England.
Yes,
I think.
yes.
And they make them in the lovely big size that everyone here likes. And there it is, a huge, I would call American size placemat in the Brocato pattern.
With the matching set of 6 coasters as well, which is nice that they come in 6.
6s, yes. So, and that's a 4 table mats in the American size. American table mats are designed so the cutlery lays on the table mat with the plate, whereas in England you put your plate on the table mat and the cutlery will sit on either side of the table mat. Both work.
Both work. I mean, the table mat's really to protect the table from the hot plate.
Yes.
So either work.
And in England, tables generally are smaller. You might be squeezing more people round. Then you might want a smaller one.
Yes,
but
exactly.
those are like great everyday
and there are some other new ones in different styles, but not the Spode.
We did have the Union Jack, didn't we?
Yeah.
And
William Morris, lovely
yes,
big ones
yes.
too.
So check. Phone rings always when we have a light.
Don't worry, Jane.
The other design that brings it right into a modern day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The
Stecatto. Brocato and Stecatto.
Yes.
As they're called.
So it comes in a combination of wide and narrow stripe, and it has a lot of pieces. They're actually beautiful. This lovely rimmed cereal sort of soup bowl sort of style. Then we ended up getting the tea plate both in the wide and the narrow, and your eyes might be going a little bit those. But if I were to show you, say, perhaps whip that up, hold those. This is how it's just made to match. There's a tea plate, and there is lunch plate, side plate,
And then you can put blue Italian.
Look at that.
And
That's what it's designed to do.
Fantastic.
They all go together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So also in that range, there's this fantastic, huge modern teapot. This range I did notice was all made in England.
Yes.
All these shapes. So we've got the teapot there. We've got the creamer in the wide stripe. We've got the cup and saucer, both narrow and wide. And then the lidded sugar bowl.
Yep.
Very, very nice on the table, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can go with the majority.
That's a sugar bowl.
And you can mix and match. Perhaps you want more stripes and less of that, or some of the Brocato mixed in the Stecatto. It just,
and then if you've got some blue Italian and you have it at home, you can throw that in as well.
Or ask your mum if she's got some.
Yes. It all goes together. I think it's quite wonderful the way that works. There's a few other little pieces.
So these are the blue Italian
Yeah.
little tea light holders.
Yeah. I've
So
never
lovely.
seen one that shape. I really like
They're
that.
really pretty.
Yeah.
Set of two.
But we feel the pièce de résistance is going to be these.
Napkin rings.
Oh,
How gorgeous are they?
that is fantastic. So
Set of four in the blue Italian. Set of four. But you could honestly, if you had that on your table next to the new pieces,
It goes with everything.
Goes with everything. Fabulous. Fabulous.
These, which are going to be great at Christmas, but you know, we have them there already on the website. So that's the tea set. We've got a teapot, jug, and teacup and saucer ready to hang on your Christmas tree.
Can we lift them up a bit?
Oh, up a bit. There we go. And then the Grecian urns to hang on your tree. Really nice set.
Collectibles.
And then another thing, they do make these sets. They have one classic and one Grecian set of plates. They're all different, and they come in sets of 6, but we decided that we were going to sell them separately. They all have a different name. This one's called Floral.
This one's called
Botanical, and we're selling them individually because it's the sort of thing, you can eat your dinner off of these. These are lovely dinner plates. But you can also decorate your Welsh dresser or your dresser or your shelf at home, and they make a lovely
go on the wall
display. That one's called Rome. This one you're all going to hopefully know the willow pattern.
Yes.
That's been around.
That's classic. I know my mum has some willow patterns.
Absolutely, yeah. Look at that. The Woodman. You might actually not be able to see it. That's about a few. The Lucano. Oh, look at that.
Riccardo, yeah.
And this one's, I think this has actually got a modernish feel. The Milkmaid.
Lovely. Racing through with the beat about Emily Jade. Slow down.
Aesop's Fables. My gosh. I remember reading those in school. Yeah. And passing that one along.
This is called the Blue Room Collection, did you say that?
Yes. Oh, that's right. So that's the classic Blue Room collection. And then there's the Lucano.
We have 2 Lucano.
Oh,
You must have pulled 2 of those out.
No, we don't. I wonder if it's a different one. Castle. And then last one, this has got to be some Roman name. Greek. Sorry, Greek. From the Greek collection. So they're all, you know, you could pick, you may not want the set of 6 that they sell, so definitely get those individually off of our website.
Yeah, no, there's more than 6. There's
They're
about
great.
10.
You can buy those plate holders. They're great as a display on your wall, on your shelf, on your dresser, and they're beautifully patterned. So something
And
that
again, to mix and match. Ooh, they're heavy pottery. To mix and match with the whole set. And this is on the website.
oh yes, the
Also,
super
Taurine.
with the ladle.
But the ladle comes separately.
Well, no, you don't. It comes together. It's in a separate box.
Oh, it
but
comes
it's
sold
sold
together.
yes.
Oh, sorry. So yeah,
that is Spode.
gorgeous new Spode.
That is our venture initially into a very historic factory that started by Josiah Spode. Josiah Spode. He pioneered, was the first person that actually invented the method of putting glue transfer onto pottery and then over-glazing it. And that's the method that are used by Burley and a lot of other factories.
Yeah.
And he also invented fine bone china in England. He mixed it up, and it was his method was adopted by the industry as a standard. So that's where fine bone china came from.
It was invented, fine bone china, not pottery and like the art of making pottery, but fine bone china, the composite kind of thing was created in England
by Josiah Spode.
We're learning every day.
We do.
So we hope you love it. Were there any questions, Jane?
I can't think of anything. It all looks fantastic. I love the colour. There's quite a lot of things flying round, but there's no... I'm so intent on the filmmaking here.
Okay, excellent. Well, we hope you love it. Let us know what you think. And it's on the website under Brands Spode. You'll find it all there. And we go well. Trish is off for a few days visiting her daughter in Wisconsin when I'll be here. And if you're local, it's probably too late to ship Easter eggs now. If you're local, we still have some left. And come in tomorrow, Saturday, we'll be here 10 till 5 with all your Easter needs, decorations, napkins, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye.